Did you know that curcumin makes fat cells die? New research shows that curcumin prevents baby fat cells from becoming adults while also causing adult fat cells to commit suicide, known as apoptosis in scientific terms. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, also known as haldi in India, is well known as an effective pain reliever and an anti-inflammatory. But then we found out it also fights cancer, blocks estrogen, boosts testosterone, improves heart health, makes you stronger, dissolves atrial plaques, reduces the risk of diabetes, and even helps prevent mosquito-borne malaria. And now there's new research showing that curcumin causes fat cells to undergo apoptosis, term used for programmed cell death. This new curcumin research also shows that curcumin prevents pre-adipocytes or baby fat cells from developing into full-blown adipocytes. The Taiwanese researchers who conducted this study already knew from a few recent studies that curcumin supplementation reduces body fat induced by a high-fat diet, but they didn't know the mechanism behind it. To figure it out, they exposed mouse pre-adipocytes to varying concentrations of curcumin for varying time frames. They also exposed pre-adipocytes to a low dosage of curcumin for an hour, followed by a 24-hour incubation period. The authors, despite seemingly being tight-lipped PhD guys, seemed pretty jazzed and wrote that the findings suggest that curcumin supplementation could be an effective strategy for treating or preventing development of obesity by a curcumin-induced reduction in the number of pre-adipocytes and the fat mass of adipocytes. What to do with this info? When you think about it, curcumin's effect on fat cells may have something to do with many of the other benefits listed in the beginning of this video. Collectively, our fat cells are considered to be a major endocrine organ with a powerful impact on things like the regulation of appetite, insulin sensitivity, immunological responses, and vascular disease. So, if curcumin causes fewer fat cells to form while causing others to expire, it makes sense that it would have so many beneficial side effects. As far as how much curcumin to take to experience any reduction in fat mass, it's difficult to say. The scientists exposed the fat cells to a concentration of up to 50 micrograms of curcumin for apoptosis and 30 micrograms to keep pre-adipocytes from forming into full-fledged adipocytes. But given that the body weights of us humans is so diverse, it's hard to extrapolate a suitable dosage. By itself, curcumin is poorly absorbed. Among the methods devised to address that issue, the two most common are to pair curcumin with pepperine, a black pepper extract, or to combine it with lipids. To supplement curcumin with pepperine, take 500 mg of the former with 5 to 6 grams of pepperine thrice a day. To supplement BMC 95, a patented combination of curcumin and essential oils, take 500 mg twice a day. To supplement Meriva, a patented combination of curcumin and soy lecithin, take 2 to 500 mg twice a day. Curcumin is usually taken together with food. Even so, this and another study make me suspect that curcumin might be more useful in preventing further fat gain than reducing it. But that's just a guess. Regardless, I don't think you can go wrong taking curcumin, especially when you consider all its other beneficial effects. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this.